I am Zada Erdiana Cahyanti. This is the first special English agriculture report. Seth Dibord is a plant scientist at the University of Kentucky in the United States. He and other scientists want to find a source of fuel that poor people in rural areas of developing countries could use to make electricity. The United Nations Development Program says 1.5 billion people have no electricity. 1 billion others have an undependable supply. Professor Dibord went on a study trip to rural Indonesia. He saw that everywhere he went, there was very little was in the use of agricultural products. Everything that farmers grew was used for something. Even the remains of fruit that people did not eat were fed to chicken. Little was meant there was little that could be used for fuel. Growing a spirit fuel crop would take land away from food crops. That was something Professor Dibord did not want to do. He says the people at most risk of energy poverty are often the same people who have food insecurity issues and wealth. Any change in food availability would hurt that group the most. But the found two items that were in plentiful supply and would not create competition between food and fuel. Coconut shells and mango pits are generally thrown out, yet Professor Dibord says they have a lot of energy stored in them. He says they have an excellent heating value which he compares to coal of low to moderate grade. The same is true for the pit of an olive, peach or cherry, of the shell of an almond or walnut. All someone needs is a way to realize that energy. Seth Dibord says a company in India has power system is using small generator in village to make electricity from rice hulls. The process used is called gasification. Heating plant method in a low oxygen chamber releases gas that can be burned in an engine that turns a power generating turbine. Professor Dibord says he and his team see possibilities for coconut and mango power. They published a study in the proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences. It says the small-scale production system could provide as much as 13% of the energy needs of a country like Indonesia. Other tropical countries with large crops of coconuts, mango, and similar fruit could benefit as well. But Professor Dibord says this is not a perfect solution. There are technical questions like how to safely deal with hazardous was that gasification and produce, and there need to be money to get this project and start. For special English. Thank you.